Hey, you made it to part three of 15 things that you need to have before you post your job ad for your law firm. What we're going to talk about is how to prepare to set the person up for success, how to win. And having this done before they start is key so that you have a good time to thoroughly think about it and be as cohesive as possible. So, um, we hate to talk about this because it's probably an employee's least favorite thing, but number 10 is the probationary period and evaluation milestones. So you want to have it set up. When are you going to evaluate how well the new hire is doing? You're going to do first week, first 2 weeks, first 30 days, 60, 90. What are we doing here? And also have just a good system set up for evaluating employees in general. I don't recommend the annual. I personally feel like there's a lot that goes on in a law firm with staff, and only taking the opportunity to reprimand or correct throughout the year and then at the end of the year trying to put that into one conversation, it's a little bit overwhelming, and it doesn't give the candidate an opportunity to see the positive and negatives of how their interactions with the firm are going. Okay, so you want to set review points, and just a reminder that California is an at-will um, employment arrangement with employees, and that doesn't remove the need for fair treatment and non-discriminatory termination practices. Just want to put that out there because sometimes, I love law firms, but sometimes they can do those things too, put it that way. All right, so number 11, workplace policies review. Update your handbook or create your handbook. You can get a template online and then modify it as you need. I find that a lot of the templates that I see online and or through HR agencies are very one-sided. So I would really, 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 before you put out a handbook, take an opportunity and read it from the perspective of the person receiving it. And I understand that hiring a new support person for your firm can cost a lot of money, but you want to seem fair, balanced, and you want to set up a good relationship from the beginning. So your handbook should not be overly long or overly discriminatory or predatory towards the employee. It should be fair, and it should just lay out what the rules are and how you interact, right? Um, Also, you want to make sure that you talk about things that are California state compliant, like meal and rest penalties and expense reimbursements. You want to make sure that you cover all the things that um, kind of come up as you're interacting with your new team member. And then, of course, again, talk about your remote work expense reimbursement policy within there. Number 12, make sure that you classify the role correctly. Um, so if someone's exempt versus non-exempt, classification risks in California are really high and their penalties are steep. So you want to make sure that you know what your rules are supposed to be and discuss the salary thresholds and your increase thresholds during the interview and or during the time when you're talking about the probationary period and review window. So you want to make sure that you're super clear on all of those things so that there's no confusion or conflict. Number 13, you want to talk about the benefits and perks that you have at your firm, and you want to make sure you document it. So if you have a 401k, you want to provide that documentation. Be really clear about your PTO policy. In California, it has mandated sick leave. You want to make sure that you are set up with your payroll company properly in order to uh, give credits for those things and your health insurance and all of those things. So you want to make sure that everything that you want to offer to your new team member is all set up. And when we talk about classification, I'm just going to go back for a second. Make sure that you have spoken to your payroll company about those issues as they can assist you with compliance in those areas. All right. Number 14, you want to have an offer template ready, okay? When you find the right candidate, you better lock that person down right now. What happens a lot of times in the legal world is that we hem and we haw and we're not sure and we take our time, and a really good team member, associate or paralegal, legal assistant, it doesn't matter. They will get scooped up and they will not come back, especially if they have the pay that they want. So you want to make sure that you have your offer letter ready so that you're ready to give that offer as soon as you see somebody's meeting exactly what you need, or when you're looking at your range, so you're going, okay, I wanted somebody that has 80%. I've got 85 here. Let me go ahead and submit that offer and get that start date set with that new candidate. Okay. Um, and number 15, this is the last one, but I got one more thing for you. You want to have your welcome standards and morale for success, for like how you're going to reward set up. You want to have a system for how you interact positively with your employees. And this is something for everybody, but it's specifically for the new hires. You want to keep everybody engaged. You want to keep them excited about the workplace. I've worked places where on our birthdays, we got flowers, and that was really nice. On our work anniversary, we all went to lunch or things like that. We had have holiday parties at different law firms. You want to know these are the different ways that I celebrate our staff. And if you have a paralegal day, important, put on your calendar, set alarm. Please make sure admin professionals day as well. Make sure that you celebrate your team as much as possible. All team emails for shout outs when someone goes above and beyond are great, but sometimes it can seem as if one person or specific people get more opportunities to do things that are give them opportunity to go above and beyond. So that can cause a little bit of friction if you have multiple employees, but for a single employee, go ahead and send that email. And again, you want to have a like specific a number of days when you're going to touch base and give feedback, positive and negative. Always include positive as well. I know that we get busy and it seems like we may not have time, but if there is something that the new hire does that's really good, write it down so you can remember when you have your 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever your schedule is, day touch base. Okay. So, I have a free resource. It's a hiring checklist. It includes these 15 things, but of course, it includes a couple of other things. So if you want access to that, just comment on this video and let me know. Comment checklist, and I will go ahead and get that over to you. And I appreciate you for watching and for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.